last week not being able to go, and kind of what were you feeling like this week? Obviously you played, but how refreshing was it to be out there and lead the team to a win as well?
Yeah, it was tough last week because, if you're a competitor, you want to go out there and play. But I was still dealing with the shoulder injury, and Cam stepped up and did a great job last week. So, and then this week it felt great to be out there with the guys again, and felt like we did a really good job of spreading the ball out. And our runs and our offense line played great. Our defense played great. Forced turnovers. All around, it was a great team win.
Tayven, what does this say about this quarterback room? You've been hurt, Cam's hurt, Jacuri's hurt. You've had all three guys kind of get banged up. What does it say that you guys have kind of been able to step up? Either one of you, whoever it is, steps up and is able to make the plays, even though they're maybe banged up and things like that.
Yeah, it's just the game of football. You're gonna get banged up, and it's the next guy up, and that's what Coach Milton preaches. And so that's just our mentality every week. Just whoever's ready to go needs to be ready to go, and everybody in that quarterback room can win ball games. So
for this quarter, 2 fourth downs, 2 touchdowns. Talk about that.
Maybe I should have ran it, but I saw CD. Actually, I saw Waden open, and behind him was CD, and so I said might as well get the touchdown. So it was a great job, scramble drill by both of those guys getting open, and then the other one, it's a great route by CD, taking it up the seam, and a great catch.
Coach Strauss having confidence in you to lead the team on 4th down.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
You're up just 7 at the half. What was the conversation about needing to start the third quarter strong?
Yeah, we just shot ourselves in the foot a couple times, a couple drives, but I felt like we did a great job of bouncing back after that, and when we came out for the second half, and we did a really good job. Our offensive line was playing really aggressive the second half, and we got some runs to split, and our 10 receivers touched the ball today. So that goes to show you that this receiving room, anyone could go and make big plays.
You just talked about you should have run. Did you have to fight not running today? Was that?
No, I was gonna run, and I looked up, and CD was open, so just threw it.
With that in mind, it felt like today there were a lot of big plays just in general beyond the 4th down touchdowns that we're talking about. What do you think worked for the offense to make those plays kind of more comfortable than in the past?
The O-line giving me time, and the receivers getting open. So that's what we preach. Our receivers did a great job today getting open, playing fast, playing physical through hands. Our O-line gave me time, and our running backs, they did a great job picking up the blitzes, because West Virginia, they were 40-50% blitz, and I don't think I got sacked today. So that goes to show you that our running backs are dialed, and our offensive line is dialed. So that was the key thing this week, and made my job easy.
Tayven, you've been dealing with injuries, and during this game you took a couple of shots. How you feeling?
Feel great. Ready for the bye week and ready for Baylor.
You got a chance to see Davi out there today for the first time this season, having worked with them all throughout camp and all that. What was it like to see him get out in the field, and what you think of it?
Yeah, it was great. Being a young quarterback, you need moments like this to build your confidence and to get reps. And he did a great job today running the ball. And I thought on some of his throws, I thought his throws were good too. It's just I feel like he played really well for the moment that he was in. So he's going to be a great player, and UCF should be very excited.
Kind of building off of that, you head to the bye week now, but what can a win like this do to your guys' confidence? A great losing streak, obviously.
Yeah.
What can one win do to kind of snowball the rest of the season?
Yeah, I feel like the 3 games that we lost, man, we were right in it. It was just we had to find something, and I feel like we found it this week in practice. We practiced harder. There was more urgency, and that carried over to today's game. But there's still a lot to clean up. And it's good that we have a bye week. We clean those things up and get ready for Baylor.
Tayven, it looked like everyone who stepped on the field was locked in, was ready to go. Coach Frost said this was the most complete game you guys played. What do you think motivated you guys today?
Our coaches did a good job this week getting us ready. I feel like every position group out there, including defense and offense, we had a great mindset going into this game. We were prepared. We studied our butts off. And when you do that, everything slows down, and I think that's what happened today. Everything slowed down for everyone, and we could play free and fast. Coach Frost harped on it. Just go out there and play. Play free, play fast. Don't worry about messing up, and that's what we did today.
Feels like Brock's been at UCF forever. What did the quarterback room's reaction to him getting on the field today?
It was awesome. It's awesome to see your friends and people and players that don't really get those opportunities to go in. And I feel like he did a good job of managing the offense. And it's hard to just get thrown in there and not. You didn't warm up all game. You haven't thrown the ball all game, and you get put in that situation. I feel like he did a great job.
The quarterback room has been kind of an injury carousel this season. How are you all kind of leaning on each other when you're injured, leaning on coaches to kind of, be steady in the storm?
Yeah, I think first of all, our quarterback room, we're big in our faith. We lean on our faith first. And first of all, I couldn't do this, and our team couldn't do anything in this game without our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man. If we didn't have faith, if this team didn't have faith, we could go down the wrong hole. And we keep our faith strong, and I feel like this team is just starting.
Tayven, how much easier is it in a game like this where you can just spread the ball around to so many different targets?
Yeah, it's awesome. It shows us. It shows that our receiving room, anybody can go. We got explosive receivers. We got athletic receivers. Marcus Burke, one-hand snag, Sports Center top 10. That just goes to show you that anyone can have a day. And kudos to Coach Beck getting those guys right.
I asked CD about the scramble drill, and he said that he thought some of those opportunities might have been there. So what did you guys see in the week of preparation to think there might be some chances off platform?
Yeah, that was just one thing that Coach Frost was talking to us about, and what we were missing was those big explosive plays. And usually scramble drills consist of explosive plays. So all week we put a period in for a scramble drill, and it showed up today. And that's how you know that what you do in practice, it shows up in the game.
Jaden, I know it's hard to get in a rhythm when you've kind of been in and out of some games due to injury, but are you feeling more comfortable? Are you more in a rhythm, maybe compared to where you were when you were thrown in there versus Jack State?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel confident. My face strong. I'm confident. I feel like my coaches believe in me, and so I just got to go out there and get the job done.
How does this bye week maybe come at a good time for some healing?
Yeah, it comes in great. A lot of people are banged up, so but that's just football. So we got to deal with adversity.
One of the things that Coach Frost emphasized throughout the week, especially for the last 4 weeks, was not being able to put the opponent away, especially in the second half. You guys went for it a bunch on fourth, and you guys came out blazing in the third quarter. How did it feel to just take advantage of the opportunity and be able to get such an early lead? Yeah, it felt great. It's just what we worked on in practice, what we see in film. Every time when we lost those games, we had a good positive mindset going into film and fixing our mistakes, and the mistakes that we usually make didn't show up today. So that just shows that we're a team and we're learning, but we can be great.
All right, thanks, Tayven.
Go Knights! Oh man, come on, man. Go Knights! Okay, I'll take it. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yeah, how much did the team need a win like this? It's been a tough 3 weeks in the Big 12. You guys get a comfortable win. Everyone gets to play. You guys are feeling good, right?
No, we feel great. I feel great. This win was much needed. Like you said, 0-3 in conference. We definitely needed a conference win, and we just needed something to get going again and everything like that. Especially being back on homecoming. You can't lose on homecoming, man. That's just disappointing, especially for the fans and for the crowd. But just inside the building and everything like that, we're like, we got to get rolling. We got to get going somehow. So this win is definitely needed.
Jake Scott talked about the idea of this team needing this win just to kind of build some momentum. Once they got that, then you guys can start building confidence, momentum moving forward. Do you feel that way now that you've got that this could probably maybe parlay into something bigger for you?
Yes, sir, most definitely. I believe that this can really spark some. I mean, we just still got to show up and do our job. I mean, we can celebrate this win for the rest of the weekend and everything like that, but once Monday comes around, we still got to show up and do our job. I mean, I know we got a bye week, but we still got to show up and work. We still got, 5 games now left after this, so, I mean, we still got work to do. So, I mean, we're going to show up every day. We're going to show up and work. But, I mean, like I said, the guys are excited. This was much needed, so.
Jaden, you've had a couple of these games now where you get one big run and we just keep on coming after.
Yes, sir.
What kind of feeling does that give you knowing that once you get one going, you can kind of break loose?
Oh, it feels great, man. I mean, see, the thing for me really is I get a little run going, and I feel like the energy of the guys getting behind me and everything like that. And even Miles, he comes up to me on the sideline and he's like, "Hey, man, like we need a big one from you. You got this. We need a big one from you." And so it's just like. It's the energy around me that the guys give me and everything like that. That just allow me to keep going and stuff like that. And I can't lie, those guys do a great job blocking everything up, opening holes and stuff like that. We do a great job calling plays up and stuff like that. So I mean, the whole team and even like the coaches just really put me in a great position to do what I do. And so I just got to get out there and do it when it comes my time.
You take pride in being the team's home run hitter?
I wouldn't say a home run hitter, but I mean, I guess you could say that. I just like being a spark player, you know what I mean? Wherever I'm at on the field, whether it's getting the block, getting a good run and everything like that, I just want to create a spark play so the rest of the team can get going and the rest of the team can eat as well, man. We don't do this solo, man. We a team, so we all got to eat.
Team's up just 7 at the half. Third quarter starts have been slow for UCF the last couple of weeks. How important was it to jump out and get a score in the third quarter?
Oh, man, like you said, we've been slow the last few weeks and everything like that, and you seen how that turned out for us and everything like that. So we're like, we got to get going. We got to create some here and everything like that. And like I said, I pride myself on being a spark player. So just allowing me to go create a run and everything, create a few runs and stuff like that to get the team in a good position is always nice and everything like that. But I mean, just overall, we had guys on the sideline, jumping up and down and yelling even more than before and stuff like that. So we just know we got to bring the energy, whether we're on or off the field. So.
I know you probably still really your 24 hours enjoying it.
Yes, sir.
Being a smart player, what is it you used to build off of this, having such a big day, a complete day, for lack of a better word?
I mean, there were still quite a few mistakes, you know what I mean? Still some runs we should have got a little more out of, you know what I mean? On defense, still some plays we should have, shut down a little more and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's just we're going to come in and watch the film. Like you said, it seemed perfect, but, I mean, the film don't lie. So it's all taking in this afternoon and everything, being excited about it, coming in the film, watching what we can correct and do better on tomorrow, and then just learning from that process and coming back to work on Monday and everything like that. So.
Cam finishes last week with broken ribs. Tayven was the
Dog.
emergency third quarterback last week, plays this week through the injury. He's been dealing with the shoulder. How's that resonating with you guys to see the toughness that these guys have shown in the last few weeks?
I mean, it always starts with the quarterbacks and everything like that. So seeing your quarterbacks go out there and just, fight, like you said, especially Cam, I didn't even know his ribs were broken until like midweek through practice, you know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, like I actually messed up my ribs. And I was like, what? Like, and he didn't even, like, he felt something, but he didn't even know through the game. So just seeing him, like, just watching that replay in my head, and even like as we walk through the building, we see like some of our highlights and seeing some of the runs that he was still making and everything like that, big passes that he was still trying to throw and stuff like that. That's amazing. Like you said, Tayven's out there hurting too, and he still wants to be in the game. But all those quarterbacks, no matter if they're hurt or going through something, they want to be in the game. And it's not even just the quarterbacks, but it's just other people on the team as well. You know what I mean? We got a lot of fighters on this team, and that's what I really love and respect.
You mentioned home run hitting earlier. You still got to get singles and doubles, though. You talked about some runs to get a little more out of this. What were you seeing from West Virginia's run defense there that maybe you could use to improve on that type of stuff later on?
We still got to work on twists and everything like that. Sometimes those crosses, those got us and everything like that. But I mean, other than that, we just knew how they were going to play on film and everything like that. Sometimes they play out, sometimes they play in. But I mean, it's really just doing our job. And even if the look isn't perfect, which most of the time it's never perfect, we still got to go out there and do our job. It's really just adjusting on the fly, you know what I mean, to certain things. On a lead blocking play, sometimes you might have the widest dude, but sometimes the widest dude goes inside and somebody else comes outside, you know what I mean? So it's really just adjusting on the fly, and then, like I said, just coming back in tomorrow, watching the film and breaking it down and just learning from that.
Jaden, You broke a really long kick return touchdown earlier this year, and then you broke an 80-plus yarder today just from scrimmage. How would you compare the two?
I don't even know, to be honest. I mean, I guess what I see from both of those plays is just a big open gap, big open hole that's created by my teammates. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, on that run today, all I seen was a big hole. On that kick return, all I seen was a big hole. And it's necessary for me. The hole probably could be this big. You know what I mean? It could be this big, but even this big is still a big hole to me. You know, it's just all about hitting it. And like I said, just doing what I do. You know what I mean? And the coaches believe in me, my players and teammates believe in me. So now I just got to believe in myself and go get it done.
A couple more. Jaden, what about your thoughts on the O-line today? They played obviously pretty well. They kept Tayven clean. Just how about the run blocking standpoint? What are your thoughts on that?
Oh no, those dudes are dogs. I mean, they still just learn how to put everything together, and I'm just proud of everything they're doing. You know what I mean? Especially, I can't lie. I just with the passing of Coach Clark and everything like that, I know that's been tough on them. Even Coach Frost and Coach Coop, all the coaching staff and players. But just seeing like the old line still come out there and fight and everything like that, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people who can just give up in a situation like that. Like, you know, that's tough. And you got a new coach coming in, and the way they're adjusting to him and everything like that, and taking his coaching is great. You know what I mean? Those dudes are fighters, like I said earlier, and they're dogs, and just the way they moved the defensive line today, and just picked up on twists and everything like that, and crossers that you know they're doing great, man. I'm proud of them for real.
How big was it to get such an impactful one, and kind of what did you see when you saw the ball kind of float out there, and then all of a sudden you're off to the races?
Oh yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I just seen a blessing on the field. Kudos to the coaches, kudos to my glorious defensive line, kudos to Naj Leak for getting the ball out. Everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing, and it's like you get hit with a blessing like that, you don't have no other choice but to score. So yeah, big props to the guys around me, but they made that possible.
Keli, you mentioned that a little bit, the guys up front on the defensive line, they had a really strong showing in the first quarter. You saw it begin in the third. How were they playing, and how did that kind of benefit you guys at linebacker?
Really, if you ask me to be 100% honest, they playing like how they should be playing. We already knew coming into the season we had a group of goons, a group of dogs. So for them to really put it together for 4 quarters was really something special to see.
Keli, this defense has shown strong performances all throughout this season. What does this team prove defensively to the bigger scale of college football?
Them boys ready. Like, I know we was counting out early, but I mean we still got a lot of year left, a lot of season left. So we still in the process of showing the world what we got to offer. But I hope this was a step in the right direction.
Coach Rich has been talking about the need to create turnovers. Finally, now you get a little bit of a breakthrough. Did you see that coming all these weeks?
I mean, we was overdue. Our objective is to get 1, 2, 3 turnovers every game. So to come up short 3 games back to back to back and to see the outcome, obviously it's a direct correlation. So like, it was really important to get that one, and then it's like I said, blessings that it came to me. You know how to score. You know, Keli, this game felt like the most complimentary football you had on the day, right? And the opportunity to play with the lead kind of helped you there. Maybe that helped you get the blessing on the field. Yes, sir. With that in mind, what kind of a weight does that take off you when you're taking the field? The offense is clicking. They got the lead for you. What is it that makes it, for lack of a better word, easier for a defense in that situation? Really, it's just, I mean, the term is just complimentary ball. Like we're a team. Like, I know we get looked at as offense, defense, special teams, but at the end of the day, we all one unit. We go wake up at the same time, went through the same camp, go to the same facilities, eat at the same dinner table. So really, we just, like I said earlier, just doing what we were supposed to do, what we was meant to be doing. And then it does take a lot of burden off just having trust, like knowing that your guys got you no matter what. You could slip up, I got you.
You took the ball in the end zone. What kind of celebration did you have tonight, Julie, for us?
Man, I'm kind of mad at myself. I got a little too excited. I don't even know what I started doing. I just started running.
Keli, this is 4 straight games. You guys have allowed fewer points than the week before. So what's working in midweek to set up these kind of successful outings you guys have had every Saturday since the 12-month started?
Yes, sir. I mean, a lot of players ain't gonna like it, but it's those Tuesday, Wednesday practices where you really gotta. You just got to get out there. That's when the pads is on. That's when the pads is popping. So really taking those seriously and winning the game on those days. That way, Thursday, Friday come, you locking in on the game plan, and Saturday is just letting it rip.
I think we talked about the defensive line earlier. As far as just the pass rush in general, West Virginia had the most amount of passing yards so far this season. You guys had the most sacks in the game in quite a while. Just what were you seeing from a pass rushing standpoint with that O-line and how did you get to the quarterback?
Really, that the D-line just had their mind made up. Like they had their mind made up before the game that they weren't going to be denied. And then being a backer, who am I to get in between that? So, like I said earlier, everybody just reaping off of those 4 guys just having a game.
Well, as far as like from your standpoint though, whether you're rushing with them or you step back to be more of a coverage, just kind of what were you seeing there?
Shoot, I mean, just not back, and then most of the time I'm seeing 3 black jerseys beating me to the ball. So I mean, that goes to say enough, really.
Speaking of linebackers, Cole he was all over the place, had a heck of a day. How motivating is it to see one of your own like just have a career day?
Oh yeah, really, all them boys that touch the field, I'm really proud of. Kudos to 4-3, Cole, 20, Lewis. Them boys had a game, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but on the field, I'm letting them know. Like, forget all the circumstances. I had to let it be known. Like, when my boys are cooking, like, you're cooking. You got to let it be known so you can keep stacking. But I'm really proud of him. Cole's one of those guys that, like, he really came a long way. Like, coming from a different conference and then just really learning what it's like to play P4 football. So it's like the strides he's taken in these past few weeks is like, it's just kudos to him, and it's real impressive.
You talked about the glorious defensive line. Obviously, a lot of injuries up there. Derek LeBlanc stepped up into the rotation today. What you see from him?
Shoot, next man up. I'm really proud of it. That's another guy he's really walking into a situation where I guess initially you weren't really expecting to be in. So kudos to him for really stepping up, playing that role, and not having any fall off.
Keli, Coach Frost said that, what this team needed was to get that win, to snap that streak, to build some momentum moving forward. Do you guys feel like you could do that, take this win, and maybe kind of catapult you guys over the next 5 or 6 games?
Yes, sir. The name of the game with us is just consistency, and then also, like, on top of that, just not shooting ourselves in the foot. I really feel the same way. Like, from game 1 to now, it's always just been the same way. It's never the other team beating us, it's us beating ourselves. So we eliminate unforced errors, drive killers, things of that like. Sky's the limit for this unit.
Last one, Keli, you guys didn't force too many big plays as well. Like you didn't give up any big plays. Just kind of what goes into that going into the week and just in the game? How do you just prevent those big plays as much as possible?
Really just being assignment sound. We harped on that big time this week. Everybody had in the right place. You don't got too much to worry about. Do your job with physicality around the rock. That's the name of the game. And then once you got all 11 guys to do that, I guess y'all see what happens.